Ayo, ayo. So I thought about this and I wanted to talk about something. A few months ago, before I moved here, like the last week I was at my sister's house, I I don't know what I don't know what brought it on, but I tried. Okay, this is embarrassing, so just you know, try not to point and laugh. If anyone watches this, try not to ridicule me too much. So I tried to do a push up and I couldn't do it. And then I was like, well, I hadn't done anything for like 2 years, 3 years, other than sit on my ass and like watch videos and play games. So, and gain weight because I'm basically hovering around 250. So, whatever. It's pretty much expected. And I was like, all right, well, I'm going to try a knee push up. I couldn't do that. And it was just like I couldn't even like lift like an inch off the ground. Like I couldn't like start it. And I was just like, woo, this is bad. Like, horrible bad. And I was terrified. So that's when I was just like, woo, gotta do something about that. And also she had this was the first time I'd been anywhere in a long time that had mirrors that I could actually like look at myself in a mirror, like because usually it's a mirror that's like that's like 2.5 feet by 1 feet, so you can barely see yourself. She had like big mirrors in the bathroom. And I was like, damn, that's a little bit fatter than I. That's a little bit fatter. Um, so it's like, ooh, I can see myself. You know, I don't walk around like without clothes in front of anyone. So yeah, but you know, I can see myself with, like like before I walk into the shower. I'm like, that's a little bit bigger than I wanted to be. I'd always said if I get to the 300 pound mark, that was going to be the oh shit, it's time to do something about this. But that was basically because I'd never managed to go anywhere significant above 250. Like my body just seemed to not, no matter what I did, eat as much, drink as much soda, nothing would seem to manage to go above 250. So somehow I did reach that 300 pound. I was like, yeah, this has got to change. But not being able to do those push-ups, oof, that did it. So I started doing a little bit of crap, and then when I came here, I continued to do it, and I've been doing little things. And when I say little things, I mean little things. Like working out, like a combined to look, the camera's kind of fritzing a little bit, it's giving little blinkies. But yeah, a combined total of maybe 5 minutes a day. And I just, I would just do something like, because like I said, keep in mind, I couldn't even do a knee push up one. So what I was able to do was I looked on YouTube and they were like, well, you can't do that. Do a wall push-up. So I did a wall push-up, and I would do. Um, I filled up a gallon jug of. This time it was milk, but years ago, when I was at another place, I would drink orange juice all the time, so I just used a gallon of orange juice. Now orange juice is in Texas at least 10.50 a gallon, which is I don't know why people aren't talking about that. Everybody talks about eggs. Eggs are like $4 a dozen here, but a gallon of orange juice is $10+. $10? Are you? That's horrible. And that's the cheap orange juice, which probably has a lot of added sugar in it. So that's like, wow, low price. But anyway, so that's what I did, and it was just little stuff like that. And finally, after like a month and a half of just doing that, I could do like a couple of knee push-ups. And just recently, I guess just yesterday, I was finally able to do 5 regular push-ups and didn't completely, you know, destroy me for, you know, the day. So it's pathetic, but that's the benchmark. And it only took me like around 3 months. But, you know, considering I'm not working out for 2 hours a day, every day, so it's like 5 minutes, uh, 5 minutes a day for, you know, maybe 4 to 6 days a week. And I'm gonna use I use the 5 minutes kind of liberally. So yeah, it's progress, but you know, you gotta take what you can get when you're in this situation. And it's nice because I like doing it that way because it makes me feel like you know, I didn't even really do anything. I just still got to sit on my butt and do nothing while some progress was made, but you know, it was fine. And now that I'm almost at the point, maybe in another month, I'll be able to do something a little more. Mm, and I can actually do something a little more. So, what do you know? One disturbing thing though is I've been walking because I don't have a car. I've got to walk a mile to the store and back. And it still hurts on my feet. I mean, not nearly as much as the first like week when I got here and I had to walk there and back. But by the time I get back, it still hurts on my feet. It's probably because I weigh so much. But I'm gonna get weighed at my next doctor visit, which is in 2 weeks, and I'm betting I'm still gonna be right around 250 pounds. I might be like 245, but yay, that's nothing. And when I started, I could, jeez, started doing it, and wow, I just think back and it's like, wow, doing anything, just moving around was so. I could just walk. I could walk around the apartment and stuff without a problem, but anything more than that was difficult. So yeah. Uh, that's messed up. That's what this is about. A little bit of progress, but my health is not really going to change because of that. So, not that my health needs to change. Apparently, every time I go to the doctor, I'm in totally fine health. Every metric they use, they're like, well, you're fine. I'm like, okay. Like, yeah, you're overweight, but that's the only thing that's wrong with you. Other than that, everything seems fine. It's like, okay, so lose weight. I'm like, yeah, you should lose weight, but I can't really find anything else wrong with you. It's like, okay. So basically, I should have a lot of things wrong with me, but I don't, and you don't know why. But all right. It's like you're a little disappointed that I don't have a lot of crap wrong with me. That's nice. That's nice of you to kind of imply. You wish there was more shit wrong with me so I would have a little bit more incentive to fix things. That's kind of nice of you to hint at. Oh, man. It's good to get a nice neck cracky in there in the morning time. Just wake up and run it out, just get it out of there. Uh, yeah. I don't know how I'm going to get more clothes because seriously, I am thin on wearables. And I ain't talking about a watch or a heart monitor garbage. No, I am talking about clothing. Because, man, I do not have the money to get stuff. And I am mainly talking about, well, I am not mainly talking about underwear. I was going to say mainly talking about underwear, but I am mainly talking about anything other than socks. I got socks. That is the only thing I got a lot of. I managed to salvage like 20 pairs of, actually, I think I got more than 20 pairs of socks. Other than that, I am, I mean, look, my hoodie is great. This son of a bitch has been with me for more than 20 years. Talk about, dude, this thing is fantastic. I love this hoodie, dude. Talk about a workhorse. It is a survivor. It's a great hoodie. It's probably the best piece of clothing I have ever got. Um, yeah, and it's got like no tears or holes or anything on it. Really, it's got a few. I think got hit by a couple drops of bleach or something on it, but other than that, it's still great. So yeah, it's like 25 years old or something. Now, that's a testament to good clothing manufacturing. If every piece of clothing could last 25 years, whew, man, fantastic. Now, screw fashion and whatever. I need to buy a new piece of clothing for next season. Ladies, here's a tip. Uh, Guys want to get you out of your clothing. All right? Yeah. I mean, it helps if you wear something that, accentuates certain things. But for most of you, it's kind of easy to tell which ones look good and don't look good, regardless of what you're wearing. And even then, I don't know if the same thing goes for guys, but with females, a 9 with a bad personality is equivalent to like a 7 or a 6. A 6 with a great personality can I don't know if it I don't know if it can be a 9, but necessarily, but you can definitely catch a very, very, very good man. It doesn't necessarily mean she's a 9, but you know, not on the look scale per se, but she's gonna do better in the dating market than a looks 9 with a bad personality. Trust me. If you're a 9 and you know you got a bad personality, just shut the fuck up and let your body do the talking. Say as little as possible. And I gotta tell you, guys, that works for you too. Shut the hell up and let your body do the talking. Just be like, do it, Joey. How you do? But if you're someone like me who looks like crap and is broke, well, you're probably gonna have to come up with some sort of angle, right? Yeah. Oh man, I got another big stretch coming. Another big stretch. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, wow. Don't those feel great? Oh man, they feel great. You just get everything stretched out and all that, all that blood going everywhere. All right. So that's that. And I am pathetic. Oops.